On the 17th of November 1894, H. Holmes, one of America's earliest serial killers, was apprehended in Boston, Massachusetts. Welcome to History Pod. Born as Herman Webster Mudgett in 1861, Holmes engaged in a lengthy criminal career that included fraud, theft and murder. However, his most famous crimes date from the early 1890s, when he operated a business in Chicago during the world's Columbian Exposition. During Holmes's time in Chicago, he owned a multi-story building that later became known as the Murder Castle, thanks to sensationalist newspaper reports from the time. In reality, the ground floor consisted of storefronts, while the second had apartments that were available for rent. The third floor was never completely finished. Nevertheless, reports from the time linked his establishment to suspicious disappearances, though the exact nature and extent of his crimes remain uncertain. The capture of Holmes was initially unrelated to any suspected murders. Instead, law enforcement became involved due to an insurance fraud scheme in which Holmes entered into an agreement with Benjamin Pitezel to fake Pitezel's death and collect on a life insurance policy. However, Holmes did actually kill Pitezel and manipulated his family in the process, eventually leading to the murder of 3 of the couple's young children. The Pinkerton National Detective Agency eventually tracked Holmes down to Boston, where he was arrested and held on an outstanding warrant for horse theft in Texas. Holmes went on to confess to a series of murders, but many of his statements were contradictory and are believed to be exaggerated. Nevertheless, he was subsequently tried and convicted for the murder of Benjamin Pitezel and executed by hanging on May the 7th, 1896.